Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, Sag. My name is Michelle, and this is an intuitive energy reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is your reading. So please take all of the energy that I describe, how and where it resonates in your life, and definitely feel free to comment below because I love to read your experiences, Sagittarius. If you want the full astrology breakdown for how and why and when exactly, the exact astrological meanings and reasonings behind it for this week, please go to my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, after you finish up this video and check out that full astrology breakdown. Subscribe over there and you'll get a full astrology breakdown every single week. And if you love astrology, you'll learn a lot as well. This is a timeless reading. It is for when it comes to you, when it's meant to come to you. And if I mention any dates, then just think back to what was happening around that time that I'm mentioning. You know what? If somebody's going to take you, they're not taking you lightly. I don't think you, it's like this, these two cards are, I'm not going without a fight. Right? So we have falling, which means inevitability, just down the hatch. It could be falling into a bunch of trouble or getting into a ditch or complications of some sort. But then we have this card that came out with it as well, fighting. This sense of, okay, this may seem impossible, but I will not give up. And there is a fighting chance. So whatever damages or trouble that you've gotten into, doesn't have to be legal or anything like that, but any kerfuffle that you find yourself in this week, there is a fighting chance and there is a resolution. It is very narrow. It may not come or be seen very easily, but you will be able to, if you look for it, find it. Also, don't let anybody push you into thinking that you only have one option and that something is inevitable because the truth is, yes, there is a very strong current that is pushing you in a specific direction, but there is also a way out. If this is not something that you are ready for or something that you want, or if it is something that you want, that you feel you're being pushed or pulled away from, this is a chance to screw your willpower to its sticking place and determine your own fate or outcome. So let's get into the reading. Sagittarius. Ace of Swords. Well, that just tells it all. This is a battle that you absolutely can win. And it comes through mental acuity, intellect, and intelligence. And that is God's way of saying, it's not the fight with your fists. It's not physical. This is a battle of wits or a battle of intellect. So it's knowledge and information that you're going to want to hold close to you and that you will be able to fight with this week. Okay, let's get deeper into it. Now this could be, hold on. Let me show you the cards. We have the Ace of Swords, which is triumph, victory, and success with mental acuity and clarity. And then we have the King of Pentacles, so this could be a boss or a job. If it's not, just follow this as a metaphor. This is a sense of, even if it seems like you're down and out or that you're losing or that you're not the right candidate, it is your wit and knowledge that is going to impress a superior who could be at the level of helping you or hiring you or whatever it is. Even if this is sexual attraction or romantic attraction, this is somebody who will be extremely impressed with pragmatism and intellect and smarts. And they will like this idea or this part of you that can get yourself out of tough situations. They will appreciate that. That is the part of you that is going to be most valuable this week, as in your ability to improvise, and while improvising, find a pathway through complex situations that other people couldn't. So it's a very malleable mind, an informed mind, but a mind that can use its information in also very creative ways. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which means speaking or talking is also a part of this process for you. So eloquence of speech, but also forwardness, to be forthright, to not be manipulative, not to imply that you are manipulative, but to say to not be manipulative, but to be straightforward and to speak honestly and openly with somebody, not hiding anything, show people that you have nothing to hide, to be forthright and also confident with the wisdom that you have and in the way that you speak. Now, this is also saying you will be able to do these things. No matter how difficult the situation, your mind is going to be crystal clear, and it is going to be able to talk you through or debate your way out of difficult, tricky situations to the point of really impressing people. Okay. That's set up a pretty good, it's a good start, right? Sagittarius. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. Could have to do with somebody traveling or coming home. You guys are going somewhere. Or this could be, hold on. Okay. So, a car. Could be that you are purchasing a new car. Could be that you are just getting on the road and going somewhere, driving somewhere, or traveling in general. It could also be a metaphor for progress itself and being productive while you're proactive and actually moving out or moving away, moving forward with some decision that's been difficult for you. It's surrounding a lot of complex worries and fears or challenges that you had to overcome, but definitely a ability to overcome them and to move forward. There's so much movement here that I would be remiss if I did not say this could be some sort of move, geographical move, finally being able to move out of or move somewhere else, get a new apartment, get a new home, get out of the situation. With the Six of Swords, it implies that yes, you're now free of it. You figured your way out. You have figured your way using your mind using your mind, your ideas and your wit. You have been able to figure your way forward. And you're going to use that. You're going to do that. You're going to use that momentum. We also got the Hierophant here, which could be someplace financial or could have something to do with something financial. Finally being able to make some progress on a financial situation that was causing you a great deal of stress. This could also be making progress on a financial commitment, like finding yourself in a position where somehow, I don't know how I did it, but I do have the money when I need it. You ever experienced that? Those wonderful times, because I know we experience more often than not, at least in my life, I'd go into a store and I'd see all the best clothes. And I'd be like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And my bank account did not agree. I remember the first time I went into the store, and every time I would have money, I would go into the store, and it was like between seasons. There wasn't anything that really. I remember the first time I walked into a store, and my banking account was full, and I had money to spend, and everything was perfect for me. It was cool, it was awesome, and it all it's like one of those moments. Like, oh my God, I actually do have the resources. I can work this out. I can move this fund over here or move this fund over here. It will happen. I can figure it out. The Chariot and the Hierophant is just very supportive. It's also home. It keeps bringing me back to home, home, home. I think you're moving, you're changing homes. That's it. But it's definitely like finding where you belong and being able to actually do that. Now, it doesn't have to be your actual house. It could be your career. Like I'm moving, I found this perfect position. And remember, I said it could be like anything. Apply it to where it applies to you, but this would be a sense of making the right salary, being able to go someplace where you feel really comfortable and really supported. Taurus and Cancer energies are both these energies of like, they're almost parental. They're just a sense of building the home, building someplace that's serene and secure, building your own asylum so you know you're going to be safe there and good there. Where you're headed and where you're moving, you're going to be safe, you're going to be good. This is a really healthy situation. Let's get a moon card. Sagittarius. Show the world the real you. So, I love that card. And then we have hold your vision. So, Aquarius energy is about truth. This card is telling us be your, in other words, you get a chance to shine by showing what you're actually capable of. It's not about manipulation, it's not about trickery, it's not about messing with somebody. You got this. You're going to find yourself falling into this situation where you're like, bring it on. I don't care how fierce or scary it is. You might be the only one in the room that is not afraid of this situation. If you're doing some sort of trial or some sort of test, you're going to kick ass because you really do have this experience. It's almost like you could do it in your sleep, but you don't want to. It stimulates you. You're wide awake. You got this. Like, this is your zone. So you really are prepared for this. And then we have hold your vision. So this sense of absolute certainty about where you are headed. And if you are only halfway there, the next step, you're less than halfway there. This is a sense of now you kind of know it's real. You understand now, oh, I can actually do this. This test may be 50% of your grade, but it's going to take you all the way there. Because once you get through this, it's like the rest is cake, that kind of energy. And seriously, so let's get into some details. What is this circumstance or situation? I guess it could be different for all of you. Let's see what else needs to. Page of Swords, something on the internet or online, or something about ideas. Could be small people. Three of Swords. Three of Swords, something broke your heart. Maybe talking about it, speaking. Oh, I understand. You've been through the ringer. So it's almost like once I faced that, there's nothing so fearsome. There could have been, it almost, can I say this? It's the memory of a lost loved one. Okay, so we have Page of Swords, a message from somebody brokenhearted, but the lovers. It's like the connection was so intense that it breaks your heart every day to not have them, but there is some message that's coming through from them. It could be absolutely lost. Let's see what the message is. The sun, and it's like you hear the message at just the right time to get this inspiration to know I can do this, or to remind you that you are the bomb, and that you are loved, and that you got this, that you are 100% ready to shine. But that catalyst, that special message that comes through is exactly what it needs to like turn everything on to make you the best of yourself. This could also be some clarity about a situation that broke your heart, even it's like you think, like, what is this Three of Cups here for? It's like why is the Three of Cups? Please give me the words to articulate it. Could be starting over. Oh, okay, this is taking a romantic turn. No, but it's not necessarily romantic. This is a sense of you're finally ready to move forward after you've been really disappointed, or maybe you got really bad news about you lost another job that you wanted, or so it's almost a sense of this message makes everything else pale in comparison and helps to motivate you to just be your best, because fuck it. It can't get any worse, or you're reminded that it could be so much better. So let's get into these cards that just came out. We're going to head to the extended. If you're watching this on television, you must go onto a cell phone or laptop or desktop. All those versions of YouTube have these links open and ready for you, but the TV version does not. Please follow me over. I'll see you guys there.